Shalom. Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, who I learn this truth from. Alright, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, Yuakim, pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the four winds of the earth. Alright, Shalom to the men, women, and children alike, the believers. It's your brother Karatazar, coming with a quick lesson out of One Ratazar, Lord willing. I pray that it be edifying and exhorting, straight to the point. Starting in the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 22. It says, Thus saith thy Lord, Yahweh, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. Verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, Bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street, to them that went over. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So, no matter if it's on a personal level, any man will reap what he sows, as well as a nation of people, they will reap what they sow. So those that, that's self-explanatory. First Maccabees 2 and 10. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? Who's that her? Jerusalem. Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, as well as the Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, looking like the other nations and sounding like them, speaking their languages, but through the seed line of your father, you go back to being an Israelite. It's pursuant to Numbers 1 and 18, because what you were sold and scattered throughout these nations as slaves. Okay? So, First Maccabees 2 and 10 again, what nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? How do they have a part in your kingdom and get your spoils? By enslaving you. So every nation has spoiled us, you Israelites. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So every one of our adversaries, every nation, will serve and go into captivity. Pursuing to Psalms 83, Every nation has spoiled us, and the Lord has promised to give us them for an inheritance. Psalms chapter 2 and verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Who are the heathen? The other nations outside of Israel. The Lord said, ask of him and he will give us the heathen, you Israelites, for an inheritance. He will give you Israelites the heathen for an inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for a possession. Why? Revelation 2, chapter 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. Verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Verse 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. The nations shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So Yahweh shall receive this of his Father, and he said, hold that fast till he comes. Yahweh is coming. Yahweh means he that delivers, he that saves, is coming to redeem his elect of Israel. What are we holding fast? The knowledge and wisdom of the scriptures that we're learning in the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He said that those of the elect that overcometh the temptations and trials until the end and endure unto the end, pursuant to Matthew chapter 24. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, roughly paraphrasing, and keepeth my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. Iron can break any other metal for the most part, as far as we know. It can break gold, silver, it will break them. Iron is the strongest, and he will give us a rod of iron to break the other nations into shivers. Colossians 3 and 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. And there is no respect of persons. So the Lord has no respect of persons who do wrong. He will receive of the wrong that he've done. And these Edomites, so-called Caucasian people, they have done wrong to us. The heathen, the other nations have done wrong to us, who have not had a part in our captivity. They have all enslaved us. 2/3 have done us wrong by turning against the Lord, but they will be forgiven in the kingdom, and they will be saved. In the kingdom, they will come back through the loins of the elect and be pardoned, and will reign over the heathen, their enemies. But our enemies and adversaries, the heathen, will receive for the wrong which they have done to Israel. Exodus 21 and 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. So these other nations have stolen us and sold us. and we were found in their hands. So the word of the Lord will not go out void. It will not come back to him void. Every word that he said shall be established. So the heathen shall surely be put to death. They will be punished. They will be slaves. All right? Vengeance shall be taken upon them. The Lord will not forget their sins against his people. Right? Isaiah 51:23 again, but I will put it into the hand. What will he put into the hand of them that afflict thee? The cup of trembling, the cup of the Lord's fury. It says, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over. The Lord said he will put into their hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of his fury, and they shall drink of it. Call halal Yahweh, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.